Hi everyone, what's up? It's Ezra May. Welcome to part 2 of me talking about the Sundance Film Festival. The film festival ends this Sunday, January 26th, so it's very bittersweet, and I hope a lot of the premieres went well if you guys got to go to it, and I hope a lot of distributors pick the films up so that we get them here in Australia. I really love the atmosphere of film festivals, like I mentioned, so here are some more of my favourites. I really love the US premieres because it usually showcases a lot of upcoming actors or even famous actors in a different light. So one of the first ones I saw that was a Sundance film is Safety Not Guaranteed, and I wanted to see it because I love Aubrey Plaza, who of course is in Parks and Recreation, and she's originally a comedian, but she does a lot of films, and I liked her acting in this film. I thought it was really sweet. She's basically a journalist, and they track down this man who puts an ad in the paper asking for someone to go back in time with him, and everyone thinks he's crazy, but he's actually building a time machine, and it sort of turns out to be like a sci-fi slash romance like kind of thing, and it's really sweet, and I like this film. It also stars a lot of funny people like Mark Duplass and Jake Johnson from New Girl, and it's a really cute film. Check that out. I also saw Robot and Frank, which is a futuristic film about an old man whose children hire him a robot to help him around the house, and it's quite an advanced robot. It helps him get ready in the morning, and it's very smart. It almost thinks like a human, but what he ends up doing is he uses the robot to help him restart his career as a cat burglar. So it's not a very good message, but it's just interesting. It's sort of about life, you know, after you're retired and what you kind of do, and when people don't want to help you anymore. Great performances by James Marsden. I love James Marsden. And Susan Sarandon, Liv Tyler are in it as well. So it's kind of an interesting take on what the future could possibly hold. Going back a bit, in 2009, Spring Breakdown premiered at Sundance, and I kind of just found this on a whim. I was shopping and I saw this literally for $5, and it turned out to be a really good movie. It has a lot of my favourites in it. Parker Posey, Rachel Dratch, Amy Poehler is in it, Jane Lynch is in it, and it's just about these three best friends who never went on spring break. They're quite conservative and they were kind of losers at school, so they go back and try to enjoy spring break, and they just learn about the different types of girls. It's just one of those films where you don't really have to think about it. And I really like it because at the end they sing the song Hold On by Wilson Phillips, which some of you might know from Bridesmaids, and it's kind of a cheesy song, but I really like it, and it just makes me positive, and I just put it on when I want to do something. So this film is definitely a good one for a Friday night, so check this out. Another one of my favourites is directed by Rashida Jones, and it's called Celeste and Jesse Forever, and I just bought this, still haven't opened it. It's really cute. It's a sort of an upside down love story about these two best friends who are sort of on and off, but they kind of have different ambitions in life, and I'm not going to spoil it for you, but Andy Samberg's in it as well, and just really sweet. It's kind of a long movie, but if you want to look at pretty people, then yeah, that's fine. Last but not least is a crazy film that premiered at Sundance last year, 2012, and everyone compared it to Bridesmaids, but I can assure you it's really different, and it's quite vulgar at times, but I do like the people in it. It's called Bachelorette, and it has Rebel Wilson, one of our own, so she's great in it, Kirsten Dunst, Lizzie Kaplan, and Isla Fisher. And a lot of great guys are in it too. Adam Scott, James Marsden. It's basically a bunch of friends that get invited to the wedding of a girl they used to tease back in high school, and it's just sort of, they're stuck in high school, and their friend is sort of matured and she's getting married and moving on with their life. But anyway, I kind of like being in this comedy circle where they make these independent films because it's kind of cool. I don't know, I just like it. Check this out if you want something a bit crazy. That's it for part 2. I hope you guys had fun listening to me rattle on about Sundance. Maybe I'll do some other film festivals in the future, but check out Sundance, and not just the US premieres like I've told you, but there's a lot of great stuff out there. Short films, documentaries, animations, next generation films. Just gonna give an honourable mention to one of my favourite independent films. It's a foreign film from Belgium, and it's called The Broken Circle Breakdown. It didn't actually premiere at Sundance, but I saw it at the Melbourne Film Festival, and it was sort of just spontaneous, and I didn't expect to see it, but it was a really good film. And it was about these two parents who fall in love. They have a daughter and she gets cancer, and it's just beautifully directed and shot and edited, and it just got nominated for foreign language film at the Oscars, so well done. Guys, open your minds, watch challenging films. It's a great way to educate yourselves and look at performances and look at other life stories and see portrayals, and it's just a really fun way to spend the weekend or just spend a couple of hours. And sometimes you'll get films you don't like and you'll think they're a waste, but in the end it's fun to watch movies. So break out the popcorn. See you guys, bye.